Vixie, Vixie, up, come on. She's nearly there. It's a pretty high car. We're going on an adventure. Vixie and I are going mud crabbing for the very first time. What we're gonna do today is head out to this new ground that I've found, and this will be Vixie's first time on the mud. So very exciting. Let's get to the mud crab spot. Let's do it. You ready? All right, cool, let's do it. Oh. That's cold. Let's go find some muddies. She's still pretty young, you know, she's only 5 or so months. So she's still building up her confidence, but I think she's pretty excited to be out here, and I'm just excited to get out here with her. So today's mission is not about if we catch a crab or not. It's just about having a good time together, exploring the mangroves, and yeah, having some fun, seeing what we can find. So a crab will just be a bonus. Vixie, you just walked past your first crab hole. She completely missed it. Come here. Have a look at that. There you go. That's a big crab hole. Keep a lookout for them, all right? Okay. She's loving it just as much as me. Let's go, Vixie. Yeah. All right. We've made it to the creek. See that chop coming in through here? It's a real windy day today, so usually I like to go crabbing when it's windy because I don't really want to take the boat out because it's not very enjoyable. We're getting into the thick of it now. Guys, check every tree. 1 in 100, there'll be a crab in it. You don't want to miss that one. Vixie, there's a crab. What the hell? Massive female crab with a tiny nipper. And look how soft she is. Going through the molting stage. Look, put my finger in it. Nothing. I've never seen anything like it. All right, I'm gonna put this female back where I found her. Good luck. Vixie, that's a female crab, okay? We can't take them. We found another really crabby looking spot. Can't believe we haven't seen one yet. The ground's looking so good here. For now, I'm just gonna use the excuse that Vixie's scaring all the crabs ahead of me before I get a chance to get to them. I don't think any people or dogs have made it up this far in the creek. Like, this is proper remote mangroves. This is my favorite type of windy days, when I get so lost up the creeks that I find just these little pockets of water that just you cannot get to by boat or kayak or anything really. It's been a big day so far. I've found the open river right now actually. I thought that was never gonna end. I just got the GoPro out to explain what was going on. Here we go. Back out to the river mouth. Crab pot there. There's a fair few crab pots, so that's probably where all the crabs are, in the pots, but we'll keep looking. Ground just sunk and I nearly just twisted my ankle. Hey, there's a mud crab claw. We've picked a terrible route out of here. My legs are all scratched up. I'm climbing this tree just trying to see how to get out of here, but I just can't walk through that anymore. There's literally no path. Oh damn it. I have another creek crossing. Okay. Come. You trust me now, huh? Whoa. Bigger. Alright, we just had a bonding moment right there. She actually trusted me, came into my arms. We gotta practice your jumps, hey? There you go. Good girl. Oh. No. That's the end. All right. We should be having a really big tide tonight, so I'm hoping I won't have to stick my hand down too many holes and we can find the crabs walking around out on the mud flats and be able to grab them with our bare hands. So that's the plan for tonight. It's just gonna be me, you, and some big mud crab holes. Check this one out. and that tide is starting to rush in. You can see how quickly it's moving. It's flowing in very quickly. It's supposed to be quite a big tide tonight. So what we're gonna do is try and get some redemption, catch some muddies tonight. But whoa, toadfish. Oh, got him. Hey mate. Right, there you go. Be free. It's a good sign. A lot of bubbles coming out from under there. I can hear water pouring into the crab holes and filling up. Well, sun's making its final fall now. That's the last of the light, and it should all be happening from here on out. We got the first crab of the evening. Gotcha. Whoa. It actually just dawned on me that it's a Friday night and I'm out here by myself in the mangroves looking for mud crabs. And I couldn't be happier about it. This is living, man. I'd way rather be out here than anywhere else right now. So even if we come up empty-handed, I'm still having a good time. It's so quiet. It's the perfect temperature. There's no midgies. Like, it's just unreal out here. If you like doing something but you think it's weird, who cares, man? Just life's too short to worry about what other people are doing or thinking about you. So just get out there, do what you want to do, enjoy your life. That's just my 2 cents. They keep catching me off guard. They splash and it kind of looks like a crab. Hey, buddy. There's so many of them. Here's another one just here. Oh yeah. Little fella, he's a male. Oh no, female I think. We just need like 10 times your size, please. 2 hours later, and that's all we got. Have a go at that. I've made it to the end of the tide. It's still moving in. But that's gonna be it for me. So hopping on dry land now, heading back. Righty, I'll catch us in the morning. Since the crabs have sort of been held up in their holes pretty deep, I've decided to opt for a crab pot mission. Those mangrove branches there should be the start of the creek. These pots are heavy, but we're nearly there. Now, it's not just gonna be any old crab pot mission. I've actually got 4 different baits for these 4 different pots, and we're basically gonna put to the test what's the best bait for mud crabs. Did a little bit of research, and apparently these are the 4 best baits to use for mud crabs besides fish frames. Now, people think you get your rotten, smelly, gross, rotten stuff and put it out in crab pots. Crabs don't like that. Crabs like fresh, dead stuff. So first up, we have a can of cat food. Next up, your traditional servo mullet, whole mullet. In this packet, we got a bunch of chicken necks. And here, I've never heard of before, but apparently kangaroo meat is really good. That took a whole lot longer than I thought because these cheap crab pots don't have the nets inside them, which I recommend you guys buy them with the nets. So what I've had to do is zip tie all of the bait to the center bottom of the pot. Because if you don't, and it floats to the side, the crabs can just come and eat it through the net there. So you want them to have to force themselves inside the pot, and that's how they get captured. There's our 4 pots. I really like the look of this spot. So first pot's going right there, and then we'll keep heading upstream, dropping the rest of the pots as we go in good looking spots. Before I drop these in, I want you guys to go and comment down below which pot you think is gonna catch me a legal size mud crab or the most amount of mud crabs. Is it gonna be the mullet, kangaroo, chicken necks, or cat food? Comment down below. I think I'm gonna go with chicken necks, guys. I got a feeling that they're just gonna go off. There's a bit of a channel right here. Pot number 1. In goes the mullet. That one is the chicken necks. As you can see, guys, the end of the creek is just down there. Chuck one there before the mouth, and then that's this whole creek system that we've got the pots lined up. So it's even, it's fair, and we can put to test which bait is gonna be the best. We have a really, really big tide tonight, so this is the lowest it's gonna be. That pot won't go out of water at all, and it's gonna absolutely fill up all of this area. So the crab should be coming out and smelling all that, which is pretty good. And then we'll come back this time tomorrow when it's low, collect them all, and hopefully have a massive feed of crabs. What the hell? Do you see that shipwreck down the back there? That's from an old video, guys. And there's another one. There's 2 of them now. And they're both sunk. I don't know. It's such a small creek. I don't know why they're up here. What the hell is going on? Bottom half is submerged. Actually, when the high tide comes, this whole thing would probably be under. Nothing much in there. Little brush. Wow. I wonder if these are like stolen boats getting dumped up here. Oh, look at the steering at the back. That's to steer the rudder. Do you guys remember we explored this one? It looks like it's on the tilt a bit more. It's lost the solar and stuff. Oh no, there it is. Solar's in the water. That looks like a small house at the end of the creek. What the hell? Should I go explore it, guys? Yeah, let's explore it. Why not? Imagine if it's just like some drug dealer's base camp in the mangroves. They're just surviving off mud crabs. What the hell? There's a crab pot. What is that doing up here? Look at this thing. We can't come all this way and not check out what's inside it, so let's have a little look, eh? There is something dead in here. Oh, that's it. What the hell is that? I swear to God, if I find human remains in here, Jesus, I cannot fall over. There's the engine. This would be the sickest thing to live on. Oh, I'd say that's the shower. Look at that. That stinks so bad. I'm gonna throw up. This looks like a big exhaust system from the engine down below. That would have been a big steering wheel, I'm guessing. All the windows are smashed. I just want to know like what it's doing up here. Don't know how safe it is to walk on there, but obviously the bow of the boat, and that's as far as the creek goes. That's it. But we are like deep in the mangroves, man. I walked for hours to get here. Been here once before, but I've never seen all this. Ow! All right, drug dealer boat checked out. I'm going. I'll see you guys back tomorrow when we check these pots. I'm out here, sun's up. It's probably like 6:30ish, and I'm gonna go collect these 4 pots. But what I'll do is I'll start with the furthest pot so I can walk my way back and collect each pot on the way. This is the 4th pot, the one closest to the mouth. I have a feeling that this kangaroo meat is a bloody myth. Oh, nothing. Oh no, no. All right, here's the chicken necks. Ooh, oh, holy crap. 5 mud crabs. If that's not proof that the chicken necks, look, they're all gone, and there's 5 mud crabs, but they're all tiny. Get a load of this. Oh. Please be one in here. It's in a good spot. Come on. My heart's beating. Come on. Oh. This guy is obviously a bit smaller. Check out that guy. Okay, I'm gonna put this little guy back. There you go, mate. A very, very, very borderline legal buck. I'm not gonna take him. And he's got little claws, and yeah, I'll let him grow up to be nice and big. We have the last crab pot. I can see it just under the surface there. It feels light, really light. Oh, it's broken. Wait, no, it's not. Wait, what? No! 2 crabs, undersized, in the last final pot. We'll let these guys out so they can be free, and stick around because I have a really, really cool recipe that I do want to show you guys. Unfortunately, we just won't be having mud crab with it, but it's gonna be awesome. So let's let these guys go, hike back home and get a big fire going. I'm not in a survival situation, but I've got no mud crabs and I'm pretty hungry. So we're gonna make survival damper out of a few ingredients that I always keep in the back of my troopy. I'll show you what we're working with today. I always carry a box full of camping, cooking equipment and things like that. So all we're gonna need is pretty much what's right here. Now, it looks like a few things, but it's really not that much, and this stuff stores in your car for 6 months if you want it to. And first of all, we gotta get that fire cranking. So I keep these fire starters in my car. They're also pretty good to have if the ground's wet and fires are hard to start. So we'll use those, get them lit. We'll start putting these little sticks on. There's the small stuff. There we go. Let's get those on. Beautiful. Now we're going to be working with the hot coals. We don't want any flame for this cooking. So you want to collect hard, medium-sized sticks. I'm using gum tree branches because they're really hard wood, really good for fires. So we'll load them up and we'll wait for them to knock down the coals. Oh, I've collected a fair few here. We'll get them going. Righto, that fire's cranking. What we'll do is we'll start cooking the damper now. So, only a few bits and pieces you need to cook this up. Some of this you don't even need. I'm gonna use a bowl, but honestly, you could do it on the ground or the back of your car or just any flat space if you really had to, but it's a little bit easier in this bowl. So, what we're gonna do is start with some self-raising flour. Not doing any measurements either. This is survival. I should get all the sticks out of there. This is survival damper, so I'm not gonna put too much in because I don't wanna cook this thing forever. That should be plenty. Flour's in, just like that. Then we're gonna put a little bit of this full cream milk powder. Just in like that. Maybe like a cup's worth. That's probably heaps. And you don't even need this, but just to spice it up a little bit. I don't think it can hurt to have some sultanas in there. So I'm gonna put a couple of these in. Not too many, just like that. A decent pinch of salt. I like my Himalayan pink salt flakes, so put a half decent amount in there. That's pretty much it. So I'll mix that up a little bit. Might add a few more of these, hey. Whoa, geez. That was a lot, Vixie. All right, so what's next? Water. Okay, I recommend getting yourself one of these guys. This is a 10-litre water bladder. I hang it up in the boat when I need it. I hang it at the back door of the troopy when I'm on camping trips. It's just an easy way to store a fair bit of water. So you don't want to pour too much in straight away. Put a bit in. And we'll start mixing it. Remember, you can always add water, but you can't take it back out. So, geez, I think that was bloody heaps. Holy crap. So I put too much water in. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more flour because that was a lot of water. Bloody hell. Watch me keep adding flour and then water and then flour and then water. It's gonna be the world's biggest damper. Now I'm gonna use my hands. I have washed them. Little tip to do is coat your hands in flour. Helps it not stick. I'm gonna knead this a little bit. So the reason this is such a good survival food is because none of the ingredients need to be refrigerated or the finished product. So that's great. It can actually store in your car, wherever you are, for probably up to a week even, if you really needed it to. It looks like a giant cookie. That's actually perfect size. I think I've nailed that. Let's whack this down. Oh, straight into the grass. That'll be all right. Little bit of flour over the top. Kind of gives it like a bit of a layer when you put it in the fire to crisp up without both sides. Going in the coals of the fire. There we go. That's probably pretty good now. In goes the damper. Let's hope it doesn't burn the absolute crap out of it. We'll bury it up just like that. And now, I think we wait about 20-30 minutes. That should rise, and that's gonna be our survival food, all done. What are you doing, chasing sticks? So apparently if you give it a little flick and it sounds hollow, it's ready. That sounds pretty hollow to me. Get this thing out. Oh, holy moly, where am I gonna put it? Oh, dust it off. That looks amazing. That is that's better than I thought it'd be. Okay, I've got to try the damper with a bit of honey. You probably wouldn't have nice butter if you're in a survival situation, but you can buy the squirt honey things and keep them in your car. So I'll open this one up. Let's break this open a bit more. Look at that. Put some honey on it. I love my honey. Let's see how it goes. Why is that so good? If I was stranded and I cooked that up, I wouldn't want to go home. I wouldn't want to be rescued. Oh, the sultanas were an incredible touch, guys. Oh, just look at that. This sounds, I feel like it's illegal to say this, but I'm almost glad we didn't catch any legal sized mud crabs because I wouldn't have cooked this otherwise. And that is so friggin' good. Ah. So if you are doing a big trip out bush or you're going camping on the beach or whatever, throw those few ingredients in the back of your car because you never know, it could save your life. That's how you cook survival damper out in the bush. Give it a go, guys. You.